He put up numbers last week with a 9-tackle performance.
It's the Texans and the Jaguars.
And it's all up next.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Jaguars in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situations where they can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned. Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. Taking it about the 1. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led out, CD, by the rookie out of Nevada. Offer of nearly 10,000 passing yards in only 3 seasons there. It's Carson Strong. Strong going to look to throw it right off the bat. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's the second-year man from Clemson, Travis Etienne. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too. They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
To throw on second down. Strong. And Cooks has it over the middle. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Strong. Oh, he rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. The Jaguars at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40.
Straight ahead, Etienne to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Strong. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
A very quick pass to Ridley. And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His pass caught at the 4. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Etienne is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets work done on this drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their 25-yard line. A first down throw for Mills. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. They run with a rookie from Florida, Dameon Pierce, to the 43, second down. The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week. 11 carries, 94 yards, and a score.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Strong. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Throwing on first down. Strong steps away to his left. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Strong. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40.
ETN up the middle.
And some room to maneuver.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
To throw again. Strong. He gets it to Cooks. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Arnold.
And the Jags are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And they'll run with ETN.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he used his quickness to make a play.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Jaguars go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket, beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But The main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball, all right? When guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, people going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
And he stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Strong. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down. Strong and able to find Kirk complete. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Going for it, here's ETN.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A final shot before break. Strong. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Looking to throw is Mills.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Jeffrey Simmons in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Agnew now to return. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They were losers to Philadelphia a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead as they start this drive. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. That's some good, hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Strong. Finding Etienne here. Catching it on the out route. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. In motion left goes Cooks. On 1st and 10. Strong. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, he'll drop to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Strong. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to get the football back at their own 17. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. 1st down, they go right back to Pierce. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Here's Mills. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Mills throw completed to Mechie. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now to Mechie on the jet sweep. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. throwing. Mills. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant. Touchdown, Houston. Jakeem Grant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Off the play fake. Strong. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And they're going to speed things up here. To throw on third down. Strong. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. On fourth down. Strong. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on fourth down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. ETN bringing in another one. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Back to throw again. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. A handoff for ETN. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Another tote for ETN. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Operating from the gun. Strong. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. To throw on second down. Strong. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
Patterson's kick is good.
They have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. So here's Mills and the Texans.
Down 17-14, a little over 80 ticks to go. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down.
Mills' throw taken in by Grant. Here's Mills.
That's caught by Howard.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Mills back to throw. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Mills looking to throw it.
Throw right side caught by O.J. Howard. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 32-yard line.
Now Mills.
That's caught. It's Chris Moore.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On first down, Strong. And that is incomplete. Play action. Strong.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And we've got free football. 4 quarters done. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. In motion goes the tight end. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Etienne once more. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Strong. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct, because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. There's Wilson to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's a give to Etienne. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Strong. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown and a game winner in OT. A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field.
I told my boys it ain't no limit.